Hello everybody and welcome back to Minor Detail. Today we're going to be doing something a little bit different than we usually do. No gameplay footage for this video. For this video what I'm going to be doing is an unboxing. My very first unboxing of Loot Crate. If you are unfamiliar with Loot Crate, what it is a subscription-based program. Every month they will send you a new mystery box full of really cool geeky goodies. So I'm going to go ahead and open this first one, and I've got my head cam on for this video so you can see what I am seeing, my first kind of IRL video. Sorry, still can't see my face. So yeah, let's go ahead and get this open. I have my scissors here. Now, I have to be careful to not flip the box over and show you my address, so I'm going to go ahead and carefully open it with the back down. There we go, got that cut. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Gotta be careful with scissors, children. Now let's go ahead and open it, see what's inside. Alright, what is this? Dragon. Issue number 9, April 2014. So, okay, cool. Looks like it is some kind of... publication here about dragons. I don't know, looks like it's a little tiny mini magazine or something. Okay, cool. Lots of Game of Thrones stuff in here, Elder Scrolls things. Basically, it looks like it's all dedicated to dragons. So that's kind of cool. Alright. Alright, we have a Game of Thrones vinyl figure. Edition number 1. Okay, cool, cool. So it looks like little Game of Thrones characters. Alright, I have a confession to make. Oh yeah, I'm sorry, I meant to tell you that every Loot Crate each month is a different theme. So I'm actually thinking right now, looking at what we've pulled out so far and what I can see left in the crate, is that yes, this is a dragon theme. So I do have a confession to make. I do not watch Game of Thrones. Now I've been meaning to. I've watched a couple episodes, and it's something I want to get into. I know if I keep up with it, I will definitely enjoy it. I've never been particularly a fan of fantasy, the fantasy genre, but I know that has changed once I started playing Skyrim, and I absolutely enjoyed that game. I wasn't even a fan of RPGs, and I absolutely love that game. So, I mean, who doesn't? It's Skyrim. It's awesome. So, I think I need to give the fantasy genre another chance. Go back and revisit movies that I did not enjoy before. Actually, one of the movies a few years ago that I told my friend that I wasn't a big fan of as a kid because it's fantasy and I just wasn't into it was Willow. He pressured me to watch it again, and I absolutely loved it. So, I think I need to go back and revisit stuff like the Lord of the Rings movies because I didn't enjoy them the first time. Maybe with age I enjoy it now. So let's see what figurine we got. Okay, cool. We got a little wolf. Look at that. Yeah, his head turns. Okay, cool. I'm not sure if someone wants to tell me if this is like a character or like a pet of a character in the show, in the books. Let me know. Or maybe I'll find out very soon if I keep up with Game of Thrones. You know what? That's going to be on my to-do list tonight. I'm going to sit down and watch a whole bunch of episodes of Game of Thrones. So hopefully you can see that on the head cam. I hope the head cam is adjusted enough that you can see everything in frame. So there we go, little wolf. Let's go ahead and put him aside here. Now, here we go. It looks like this is... Alright, this is definitely an Elder Scrolls... Okay, Elder Scrolls Online figurine. I recognize this from Skyrim. The Nord. I recognize that helmet there. Let's go ahead and take a look at this. It looks like it's just another figurine, possibly. Alright, we need the scissors again. Always keep the scissors nearby when you are opening a Loot Crate. Alright, looks like it's... Oh, cool, cool, cool. He's got a removable helmet, and it looks like it just fell. Got some weapons here. We got a sword. There we go. I put that in his hand there. Then what's this? And an axe. And my axe. There you go. And his helmet comes off. Look at that. Cool. He is a brave warrior. Very brave warrior. Now I want to play Skyrim again. Damn it, I do this all the time. I'll play a bunch of Skyrim, and then stop, because it's draining my life. And then when I get back into it, I don't want to continue with the already saved game and character I already have. I want to start a new one. So then I do that, and it's a big pain. But I'll probably do that anyway. So anyway, here's my Nord. Go ahead, put him aside. Next, we've got... Alright, it looks like it's a giant, squishy 12-sided die. Very cool, very cool. Very nerdy. I do have a 12-sided die. 12-sided? What am I talking about? It's a 20-sided die. I do have one, but I just got one last year. I played my first game of Dungeons and Dragons last year with some friends and coworkers from my previous job, and it was awesome. I recommend, if any of you watching this, if you've never played Dungeons and Dragons, get together with some good friends who are familiar and have played the game. Put a game together. It's really awesome. Brian Posehn has a comedian. Brian Posehn has a podcast called Nerd Poker, where they play Dungeons and Dragons, and I definitely feel like if you are an older person like me, myself, I am 30 years old. It is definitely a nerd poker type thing. It's, you know, most guys will have poker night with their buddies. I love poker night as well. But yeah, get together with your friends, play some nerd poker, play some Dungeons and Dragons, get together at someone's house, have a few beers. It's fun. All right, so we got our squishy 20-sided die. Next one we have here. What is this? This looks like it is some sort of edible food. Alright, it's dragon jerky. So this looks like it is a green colored jerky. Okay, that looks interesting. Fusro Yum, it says here on the package. It's Mikey's Dragon Jerky, and it says here in small print, beef jerky. So it's just regular beef jerky, tiny strips of it, that looks like has a green food coloring on it. I don't know if I'm gonna eat that. It just looks... I'm the type of person that if a type of food is just colored a weird way, it's so hard to just get my head around it and just eat it. If anyone remembers, I don't think they make it anymore, but when I was younger, they had a sandwich bread, just, you know, regular bread for sandwiches, white bread, that was rainbow colored. It just looked so bizarre. I could never eat it just because I'm like, I know it tastes just like white bread. It is white bread, but it's just... Whoops, screen turned off. But it's just colored with food coloring, but, oh, I can't eat that. If a bread has blue and green in it, no. Alright, so anyway, there's the dragon jerky. Next, we actually have a 20-sided die. Check this out. It's actually smaller than most 20-sided die I have. And actually, real quick, if we look over here, let me grab this. Sorry. Here is my 20-sided die. I got the green because I like green. No, actually, it looks like it may be about the same size. Yeah, that looks like it's about the same size. I was wrong. Maybe because I was holding this last. So, who knows. So, cool. Got another 20-sided die. That's awesome. These are always coming in handy when you play Dungeons and Dragons. Especially if you are the dungeon master. You tend to need to have a lot of sets of die. So, next we have a button. It's a Loot Crate button, April 2014 Dragon. So yeah, that just has the month and the theme of this month's Loot Crate. So that's cool. Put that aside. Next we have, alright, we have a dog tag, it looks like. And it just says Dragon Slayer. And, okay, cool. Has a picture of a dragon. And it has a bunch, I'm trying to thread this here. And it has a tally around it of all the dragons that have been slain. Alright, I'm not going to wear this because I'm a 30-year-old man. But I will definitely put it somewhere. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll give it to one of my nieces or my nephew or something. So they can be a nerd like me. Put that aside. And then the final thing in here, it is a Dragon Shield screen cleaner. Cool. Okay, so yeah, it's just a little washable, reusable, and restickable cleaner that you can just clean basically your smartphone screen or your tablet screen or your monitor. Okay, cool. And it's just like, it's a little shield with a dragon on it. Alright, so that's it for this month's Loot Crate. So go ahead and check it out if you have a chance. Oh, cool. It has like a little Konami code at the bottom. So yeah, check out Loot Crate. Go ahead and get your subscription. Try it out. And yeah, you get a lot of cool little geeky things. So that's it for this episode of Minor Detail. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Check out my other videos, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!